is a special Sunday. It's got a funny name. It's called Transfiguration Sunday. Do you have any idea what that means?
Does it mean transforming something?
It does. It's like a transformer. It means transforming something. Yeah. And that's...
Transfiguration class in Harry Potter.
There we go. Transfiguration class in Harry Potter. Yep. Just like that. But Jesus talked about transfiguration too, and I wanted to share that with you. So we know that God is love, so I'm going to put God's heart up here, and we know that God's always at work, so I'm going to put God's hands up here. And we know God's Spirit is always with us. And we know that a long time ago, Jesus was here on earth with us, and he was working, and he did so many things. What things did he do? What kind of things did Jesus do for people? He taught people about God. Yeah, what else? He healed people. Yeah, he healed a lot of people. And that was so awesome because they didn't have doctors that knew as much as we know now. And so for people, that was really exciting. He also had, so we'll put some of these people up here that he was taking care of. So people started following him, especially when he started healing people. And there were lots and lots of people who followed him. In fact, there was a whole crowd of people who followed him all over the place because they wanted to know more about him and about what he was doing. And because he kept healing people. And Jesus worked, and the crowds got bigger and bigger, and he healed more and more people. But then you know what? He got tired. It was a lot of work. And he knew he needed a break, mostly because he knew he needed to get close to God again. He didn't want to get so busy that he forgot to listen to what God was telling him. So Jesus said, I'm going to go away for a little bit. And that's what he did. He told the crowds, he said, I'll be back, but right now I want to go away. And so he went with his friends, Peter and James and John, and he said to them, I want to go away too. I think I want to go up on top of a big mountain.
I have a dog in my class.
Do you? Yeah. He said, I think I want to go up on a big mountain. So he said, let's do that. Let's go up on a big mountain. And his friends were kind of really shocked because they didn't usually go climbing up on big mountains. That was kind of a scary thing to do. We'll move God's hands a little bit. So, big, big mountain. And Jesus and his friends went up on the big mountain. Jesus went to the very, very top. His friends didn't go up quite so far. Honestly, I think they were a little nervous and afraid too, because you didn't usually go up on top of mountains. You never knew what was going to be up there. And Jesus went up there. What do you think he did when he was up there? What do you think? He did. He talked to God. And while he was up there, something amazing happened. All of a sudden, there was this enormous bright light that came behind Jesus. It was huge, and it was bright. And suddenly, it looked like Jesus was sparkling, like radiant. It was unbelievable. He looked different. And then they heard voices. They heard Jesus talking. And he was talking to two people from a long time ago. Who do you think these might be?
Angel.
They look kind of like angels, but they were actually, what's this one holding? What do you think? Let's look at this one first. What do you think? The 10 Commandments. That was Moses. Jesus was talking to Moses. and he was talking to Elijah, and they couldn't believe it. They were stunned. Everything had been transformed or transfigured. All of a sudden, it all went away. The people went away. The bright light went away. But the disciples, they never ever forgot about Jesus and the transfiguration. Yep. Oh, we lost his legs. I think those were Elijah's legs. No, they were Moses' legs. I'll have to glue them back on. But there was Jesus with his friends. And he said to his friends, don't forget, God is always with us. God's always transforming things and transfiguring things. God's always present. So we remember that day that happened so long ago, even until now. We call this Transfiguration Sunday because we know God is always at work all the time, changing us, changing our friends, helping us to become more and more what God wants us to be, changing the world. Thank you so much for being such good listeners. You can go back to your seats now.